You're with Destination Newry here on the Thursday of Holy Week, as the Christian people among you would say, leading to Good Friday and then, of course, to Easter Sunday. We heard earlier about Child Reach International. We had a lovely interview with Lucy Brown in London. And one of the men who's going out to the Great Wall of China as part of a fundraising expedition for Child Reach International is the man who's with me now, Danny Talbot. How are you, Danny?
Well, I'm good.
That's good.
Yep.
You're a Newry man?
Yep.
A Newry man in China. Why are you going to China?
Well, actually, I heard, I'm at Queen's University
Yep.
at the minute, and I heard about the trip sort of through the Queen's were actually organising one of these Child Reach trips, you know, fundraising expeditions. And they were having a meeting about it, and by the time I actually sort of decided whether I wanted to do it or whether, you know, I had time and whatever, that one was full up, so then I ended up just signing on to one of the open groups. That's how I heard about it through university sort of thing.
Are you particularly drawn to the Great Wall?
Well, I think anyone who sort of wants to do any travelling in their life sort of would like to see that, you know what I mean? It's a very unique place in the world, I suppose.
They say you can see it from outer space.
This is it, you know what I mean? It's massive, you know,
yeah.
so to do a trek of it for 10 days, it's
10
you know,
days on the wall?
10 days on the wall.
Walking?
Yeah, walking.
You're having 10 days through China?
Yeah, it'd be great. All through the wild and all, you know.
And then where will you stay at night?
They've different places, obviously, different stops, different sort of lodges.
Yeah, you come off the wall down into a little village or something.
Yeah, there'll be little lodges or else I'm staying with a family or something in villages and things like that. You know?
But it's going to broaden your whole experience,
you know,
as well, you know, big time.
Real life-changing stuff.
Yeah,
you know, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Absolutely. So in going there, the money that you raise, how much have you to raise?
I have to raise 2,650 in total.
And that 2,650 goes to Child Reach
International.
Yes,
and then they cover my expenses.
They cover your expenses going
after that. But there's, you know, vast majority of that money's going straight to them.
Yeah,
you know,
but that you would know that. That's what she told us yesterday. But it's interesting that Child Reach has its really its origins in the student population of the land, and it's to be found in universities.
Yeah, this is how they're doing it nowadays, you know, with these sort of expeditions, motivating people to go out and fundraise for them rather than having to work really hard themselves.
Yeah.
And it's a really good stuff. They've won all sorts of awards and stuff for their fundraising.
Yes.
Because it's just, people are willing to do it whenever, you know, they know that they're going to get something that's really worth doing out of it, you know what I mean?
What are you studying at university?
Politics, philosophy and economics.
Wow, that's a nice mixture.
Yeah.
That could make you a prime minister.
That's what people tend to say.
Well, I think so. Politics, philosophy certainly,
yeah.
Economics, you got to run the country properly and all of that. So all of that's good.
Yeah.
Now, when do you go to China?
We'll fly out on the 22nd of August from Heathrow.
Be no time going round.
So no.
Yeah.
And so I have a fundraising deadline. The final one's in July. So
yeah.
Started July,
so how much have you got in the kitty already?
I've got about 700, but
it's a good start.
I've got 2 coming up in the next 2 weeks, and I'm hoping to get a good chunk knocked out.
Yeah. What are the 2 coming up?
This Friday, Good Friday. Tomorrow, I have a bag pack in Tesco's.
Good man.
Tesco's in Newry.
Yeah.
And that'll be on all day, and I'm hoping to get a good chunk out of that there.
Yes.
So you know,
yes.
if anyone's in Tesco's tomorrow, please give
tomorrow, look out for this guy.
Please give generously, because it's all a good cause and all. I'm sure you've heard earlier on.
Yeah.
And then Friday the 2nd of May, which is 2 weeks after that, I have a pub quiz in the Brass Monkey, which I've organised, which hopefully will be a really good crack, and tickets will be going on sale soon for that, so please keep an eye out for that.
So yeah, do. That's the Brass Monkey on the, what day?
2nd of May.
2nd of May, Brass Monkey pub quiz, and then this Friday, Good Friday, tomorrow, that's the one that's important to you. That's
so
the backpack all day at, who's doing the backpack with you?
It's just like sort of all my friends and family sort of thing.
You've got a group of people. You're covered for the whole day.
Yeah.
Which is the good thing.
But a lot of my friends and family have been helping out.
Have you done anything like this before?
No, never else. This is the first for me.
What's your motivation? What's drawing you to it?
I suppose, like, you know, I'm at university and all, and I suppose you're at a time you have opportunities to do things before you're into, you know, work and things where you can't get doing these things. So I wanted to do something sort of memorable, sort of while I'm still able to do it. You know what I mean? So that's.
Of course, it could fire your appetite for doing more things like this in the future.
Yeah.
You know, you'll certainly have to go to Africa and see the children.
Oh, this is it, because like once you've done all this fundraising, you sort of do want to see firsthand yourself what it's going to.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and they do have expeditions we can go on. You know, I think there was a trip I went to a meeting, and there's a trip I'm going out to Kenya, I think, to build houses for them. So, you know, I'd love to do that and stuff in the future. So,
well, the future beckons for you.
It's true.
You're young, you're strong,
Yeah.
you can do it.
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
But the Great Wall of China, do you know much about the Chinese people themselves?
And I haven't done much studying of Chinese
Yeah.
history, particularly ancient history. But I'm aware of sort of how long it stood and things like that.
Ah,
and
yeah. And of course, in the building of it, it said that hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of Chinese people perished in the
Yeah.
building of it and are buried within the foundations of it.
It's I mean, from thousands of years ago. It's unbelievable.
Absolutely. Danny, we wish you well.
Well,
It's a
thanks very
Now,
much.
where can people contact you?
If they're looking to donate, I've a BT My Donate page which I can give to you.
Yeah,
if you
tell
want
them
to promote.
tell them that what it
I
is.
can find that. It's just a URL sort of thing, but I can
Yeah.
put it up on Destination Newry if you want. I'll
Okay,
send
please
you
do that. You'll put that on Destination
I'll
Newry's
se- I'll
site,
send you
so
that,
that
yeah.
people will know how to contact
Yeah.
you.
So then, if people want to make a donation, they can do that.
Okay.
Because it's sort of all online nowadays.
All
sort of
online, that's
thing,
the way
yeah.
it's done.
Yeah,
That's his big
yeah.
time. We wish you well.
Oh, thanks very much.
And go well and take care. That's
Thanks
Danny
very much.
Talbot
It's nice
for
to
you,
be
going
here.
off to the Great Wall of China. Coming up shortly, more of our eclectic mix of music and musings, conversations par excellence, this Thursday morning here on Destination Newry's Outreach to the World. Good morning, Newry and Mourne, and all of the planet. Andrew, music please.